Can you just tell us about, the whole process of staying and, there was some uncertainty there about what your future was going to be, and then talking to Jim?
Yeah, I just, whenever there's a changeover, the head coach will always hire the people that he wants to hire, and I feel very fortunate to be able to stay at Michigan. I love Michigan, and I feel very strongly about the players coming back and the guys in this program, and I feel very strongly about Coach Harbaugh. And I've known that family for a long time, and it's just great to be back. That's the thing I'll say.
Were you exploring other options, like in that interim period?
Well, I had a number of offers, and some in the NFL and things like that. But I made up my mind that that if I had the opportunity, I'd love to stay, and I did, so I stayed.
Talk about this defense. You were excited about it growing last year, but obviously into this year.
Well, I tell you what, the one thing, DJ Durkin is doing a tremendous job, and I think the defensive coaches. It's exciting because you see some of the things we're doing. The kids more experienced, the kids picking it up, and it's exciting to see it moving forward, and it's exciting to see the kids getting really coached and their kids wanting to be coached, and it's it's good.
Do you have a preference between defensive line and linebacker, because you've done both?
Yeah, I've coached defensive line my whole life. I started out as a D-line coach, and I coached D-line. I don't know if you figured. I'd hate to say how many years, because I'd give up how many years I've been coaching. But I do know I have coached defensive line probably longer than linebackers. And I really like the defensive line. It's a place I think that technique and teaching and you can get guys to be better. You can make improvements there through technique and through hard work. So I'm excited about coaching the D-line. And
there's been a lot of talk about running some 3-4 defense this year, which you hadn't done a lot of. Is that a big adjustment for the defensive linemen?
We're exploring everything. It's we did that last year. We ran that last year. There's what we're doing on defense is just kind of trying to see what scheme fits the players we have. So we're pretty broad as far as what we're doing.
What's your working relationship with DJ Durkin been like so far, and how are you guys kind of feeding off each other?
Well, Coach Durkin and I are very, very close friends. We coached together a long time ago at Notre Dame. I traveled down there 2 years ago back to Florida to talk to him about what they're doing, and he's done a great job, wherever he's been. But I've known DJ for a long time, and I've always felt that he's a tremendous football coach, and some of the things that he's done at a young age at Florida is remarkable. And I knew that, and that's why it's exciting to work with him. It's fun because we're not just coaches together, we're friends, and I've always liked to be a part of something like that.
Who are some of your pass rushers, and talk about the stand-up outside linebacker?
Well, we've had a number of kids get nicked up, and the guys that are really working hard. Their numbers are down in the D-line, and they just keep working through it. I'm not going to single out anybody because they're all working extremely hard, and we won't know until get into the season who our pass rushers are. I hope every one of them are, and I think the one position, if I did single out, that I'm really, really pleased with is a nose guard position. I think Glasgow and Monet and Hurst are doing a really, really good job, and the other positions are working hard also. That's a group that seems like they're really they've got a lot of experience.
Is Willie playing the nose too, or is he one of those guys?
No, Willie be playing tackle in that.
You have pretty good relationships with all these guys on defense already. Have you served as a bit of a liaison between the players and the staff, trying to get guys?
No, I haven't needed to do that. I think somebody else asked me that one time. These coaches are so experienced, and there's no liaison necessary. I think when the kids are in their meetings and they're being coached by them, players understand right away when a guy who's coaching them is really doing a great job and is really sharp. And I think these kids knew right away. I mean, how could you help but not? I mean, I've talked about DJ. When you've got Mike Zordich and Greg Jackson, I mean, you played 12 years in the NFL. You've coached at the highest level. Both of them have coached in the NFL. I mean, they're very experienced, very, very good coaches.